gave his guide dog additional training to actually smell out weed in people's front yards. And it was great because he used to just get the dog to smell the weed in the yard and then fuck off with the plant, which was a brilliant scam because if anyone actually caught him on it, he would just offer them the option of either letting him take their weed or calling the police and telling them why they were pissing about it. So he ended up with a fuckload of weed. Yeah, and before I go on, just a bit of housekeeping. I should just deal with the fact that I have been declared dead 16 times in my life, and on not one of those occasions did I see the light, and I'm not likely to tonight, so I'm here for as long as I fucking feel like.
I could use a music help.
Yeah, I'm also half deaf. Battle of the Wills. Obviously, depressing news over the weekend, but one thing to put it into perspective, I'm sick of this guy being called ScoMo. That sounds almost vaguely cool, and I don't think this guy is likely to be cool, even if he actually freezes to fucking death. I prefer calling him Skmols, because it sounds like a really unfortunate mould. I'm just going to go on a rant, because I've encountered some things in the last 24 hours that have really shit me. First of all, whoever is running Netflix has no idea who the fuck I am. Apart from the fact that no, I do not want to watch the My Little Ponies Unicorn special. I haven't done for the last 4 weeks. They today recommended a program to me which I thought, fuck it, I'll watch it because I'm sick of seeing it come up. And it's a program about a dog. Now, there's been many successful dog programs in the past. Lassie springs to mind. And this one is, how do I summarise it? It's about a disobedient bitch that wanders through the neighbourhood just wrecking the lives of everybody, and the dog that's unfortunate enough to be owned by him. It's absolute crap from beginning to end, and I'm not really sure exactly why it is trending, but that's not the dumbest thing that's happened to me in the last 24 hours, because I have had trouble with my home phone. It's not been making outgoing calls, just receiving calls, which is the worst thing for an antisocial person. People are able to ring you, but you can't fucking call back. It means you can't actually stop telemarketers. And when you do get, a mood for a pizza, you can't actually get one. But they sent somebody from Telstra. Now, I don't know if any of you in here know anything about fixing telephones, although I export on Michael Jordan and everything else probably does. But this guy was from Telstra, and he did not know the first thing about fixing phones, based on the fact that the first thing he did when he came into my house was go into my lounge room and adjust the rug, look at the modem and the set-top box, and then twice put on a load of dishes. After which he announced that he wasn't sure what the problem was, but it would cost me $130. I wasn't exactly thrilled with him. Suffice to say, it was, my phone's still not working, and Telstra still stink. It is nice to know that there's at least one other incompetent person in this country apart from Scott Morrison. And I just want to raise one other thing. Speaking of Scott Morrison, when we had Andrew Chan and Myron Sukumaran, confirmed as the leaders of the Bali Nine, everyone was up in arms about this. And then somehow the nation came around to the idea that they were innocent, just at the point where they were about to be killed. How come at no point has anybody actually had a Free Scott Morrison's Wife campaign? Like we're being led by this guy, and he's a shit Prime Minister, but she has to see him probably on the daily, and there's the horrifying concept that she might actually have to put up with this dickhead naked, wanting sex. These guys were criminals who actually caused an international diplomatic incident, and people were crying over them like a lost puppy, and she's taking one for every one of us regularly. I mean, she goes away, we might actually get him in budgie smugglers. So at least a bravery award or a Free This Woman campaign would be useful. But it doesn't seem to be happening. So it just confused me as to how we got to this point. I can understand America, where you have to pass a literacy exam to actually vote, but you don't have to be able to read to be the fucking president. How it ended up that way here, I have no idea. Either way, I'm off somewhere else now, but yeah, I'll hand over to Kaylee and.